wasn't the opening. What's going on?
That was cool.
That's kind of neat. So that was we wanted to spin that because that's the trailer from sort of promoting the upcoming event, as you could see at the end. So that was a look back at last year. Last year's Canada Day. Tomorrow, of course, is Canada Day everywhere.
So you didn't actually get footage in the last day of them blowing up the big water slide?
Exploding it? No.
Blowing it up, yes. Blowing it up, exploding it. Exactly. No. That's right.
I actually went down it before the water was running, just to kind of like, I think they felt that I was the right shape to kind of carve a path, and then they turned the water on. But no, it was super fun. It was like they had a foam machine, and there were just people like all day just riding that, rolling down that inflatable water slide, and it was like, I think it was 2 stories tall or something. It wasn't, like, I got up there and I went, oh, I can see my house.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing that they've now figured out a way to actually just put air into something, and now you've got
a structure.
Instead of the millions of dollars that they had to spend on, like, why didn't they think of doing that when we had the water slide parks? I remember our water slide park in Regina growing up, right?
Yeah.
And just think, if you just, taken it and like stitch it together with strong material and then put air in it, it would have been much more, the business venture would have been much more affordable.
Yeah, because I mean the old business model, I don't know if you know this, but when they would build a water park, they would first wait for 10,000 years of erosion to create a hill. So that took a while. So the original business plans were actually carved into like tablets, and then they would put a water park in the hill, and then it was done. It was like, oh, we're done. But no, it's amazing now how like you can just blow a thing up, and you're like, it's a haunted house, or it's a
Yes, we've got some comments coming in. So if anybody wants to comment on what they're doing for Canada Day coming up this weekend, then let us know. Garrett is joining us here already, so he's saying good morning.
Nice.
And he's saying, now I might have to give a little context to this comment here. Great use of free air. Woohoo!
Yeah.
So the context of that is I had him do a commercial for our Esso in town, and the big draw to the Esso is they have free air.
Nice.
You don't have to pay for the air. So
that is a draw, to be honest.
So he did the commercial, he voiced the commercial, and he's just so excited about free air.
He's got a good voice for that too. I'm glad he's doing that. Because
speaking of voices, have you noticed?
I've noticed. You've got
it's a little chalky, hey?
You've got what's called the Coachella crack. I made that up, but it sounds like you've been at a screaming at a music festival for days. Yeah. So I completely lost my voice last week when Garrett and I were trying to do our show. Oh no.
And it's been okay through the week. I felt a little crack here and there.
Yeah.
Paul is very excited for free air as well. So yes, Paul, let's advocate for free air, buddy.
But, and it's just to be clear, we're not talking about like the air in the store. Like that's always been free.
No,
we're talking about the air that you
know. We're not at that point yet in our world where we have to go and buy some air from the store, like we have to buy our water.
Right. It's like, how long are you going to be in here? How long do you want to breathe? That'll be $3. It's the air going into your tires.
Oh my goodness. No, it's not quite. It's not quite like that. No.
So you guys were doing so was it something you did that strained your voice? Like were you just?
Well, you're actually very, very right that I was at a festival working in High River last week.
Got it.
And so it was a very, very busy, long days and a lot of lifting of speakers and subs and amplifiers and hooking stuff in and making sure things worked and tweaking the audio all night while the band's playing and yelling at me, I need more in my ears. I need more in my ears. It's so I then on Sunday, when Sunday came around, my voice was just completely gone and we couldn't record our show actually. So we're going to try again this week. So I'm going to try to rest my vocal cords this weekend.
Speaking of which, you've got actually free air. Use the story compressed. That's good. Dave Murphy.
Dave invented free air. He's kept the story compressed.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Maybe one of the weaker ones, but
that's okay.
He still tries. He's still trying.
So I guess just to kind of quickly look at the show ahead. Normally we have a guest. Here's the thing. Canada Day is tomorrow. Everyone's super busy. They're buying Canadian flags and sunscreen. and water and maybe air, depending on what you're doing. So it's just you and me, but it's okay because we're gonna have a shorter show today. We're gonna go through really what's happening in town. We all know what's happening tomorrow. That's the focus of the show. But despite the fact your voice is healing, you did kindly find a karaoke to entertain us with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now feels like a good time
Well, let's do a rerun.
to spin a karaoke track. Here we
Okay,
go.
let's do it. I gotta say, I do like this one
Yep.
because when Tracy and Dale had suggested it, I was like, "Oh, I haven't heard this one for a long time," and I'm glad they brought it back into my life.
I remember when Mary Lou said you want to walk me home from school, and I said,
Oh yes, I remember this.
yes, I do. She said, I don't have to go right home, and I'm the kind that likes to be alone, as long as you would. I said, me too. And so we took a stroll, wound up down by the swimming hole, and she said, do what you want to do.
It's a little dangerous.
Got silly and I found a frog
that's right.
in the water by a hollow log. I shook it at her and I said, this frog's for you. She said, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I wanna be loved by you. Well, I think of that girl from time to time. I call her up when I got a dime. I say, hello, baby. She says, ain't you cool? I say, do you remember when? And would you like to get together again? She said, I see you, baby, after school. I was shy and so for a while, most of my love was touch and smile, till she said, come on over here. I was nervous as you might guess, still looking something slipped down her dress, and she said, let's make it perfectly clear. She said, I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. Like I wanna be loved by you.
Nice.
There you go. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show.
That's-
Connecting Claresholm.
Branded it too, right at the end. Outstanding. Wow. Love it.
I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
a question. So I was
Yeah.
talking to some friends the other day about reptiles, because this is about spiders and snakes.
Yeah.
Just a group of guys, and sort of what you would be like willing to hold as far as a reptile. Like, where do you go, no, I would not do that. So for
Are you? So you're asking me that question?
Yeah, I'm just going to pose that question for fun. I'm going to guess there's literally nothing Dave wouldn't go, yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, I guess I draw the line at, lethal,
Yeah, okay. No, fair enough. Fair enough.
right? That's where I draw the line. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't be handling a lethal reptile,
Right.
king cobra or anything like that. Nah.
Yeah, no. But something that would be considered sort of safe, because I was
I would handle them all.
Yeah, I figured. I held a tarantula once. That was what started the conversation, and it was like, tarantulas, as I learned, are not actually poisonous. There are no. That's a movie thing. But yeah.
So again, Amanda just popped in and said scorpion. Again, I kind of put that under the lethal category.
Yeah.
You know, or at least a lot of pain category.
Yeah,
Should
yeah,
it
yeah.
decide?
Yeah.
Today is the day I want to use my tail on somebody.
Exactly.
So,
No, I think things that are safe to handle.
Yeah.
It was interesting because a lot of people really shy away, like snakes. Don't have anything that I think if it wrapped itself around me, if I'm done, that may not be a good idea. But if it's small enough that I could just, then
I
is it a
don't.
reptile?
Yeah. Does scorpion fall under the reptile category?
I think it's under the things I wouldn't pick up category for sure.
Yeah.
I would not.
Yeah. Okay. That's really all that matters.
Yeah.
And then Gary, Tracy's commenting here, says no salamanders.
No salamanders.
I would do a salamander.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Yep. Yeah. Salamander's good.
And then I think Garrett is referring to my voice right now. I think it's supposed to say sounds, not spuns. Although spuns could
Spuns
be a
is good
word.
nice. That's a word.
I think we
Spuns.
should create a word spuns.
Yes.
Like David Dillon. So
Who's that?
Yeah. What's that?
Who's David Dillon?
Well, I think he's referring to Bob Dylan, and he's saying that my voice sounds a little. So
Got it.
Just call me David Dillon.
Dillon. I get you. I thought it was like a new. I thought I missed something, which is
No. But,
entirely possible.
But I got something to show you here.
Okay.
Something kind of cool.
Nice.
If you're interested, I don't know if you noticed the lanyard
I did.
around. So, when you run and operate a radio station,
Mhm.
then you're like the one person who's allowed to create,
Nice.
your own.
Abs press.
Yes.
I like
Yeah.
it.
So I'm just letting you know, because I'm going to be starting to come to a lot of the events around this area a lot more
Nice.
with this,
Press pass.
so that I can just get in anywhere I want,
Brilliant.
and do whatever I want.
You're going to
basically.
be on the inflatable everything with that pass. You'll be in front
Yes,
of
I just wanted to warn them that I will be coming and riding the inflatable water slide. So
just show that move.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
sorry, I need to get through.
Pardon me.
Sorry,
Press.
Sorry, kids. Can you move out of the way, please?
Right? Just
Yeah.
bully your way through.
Yeah, we've only got about 5 minutes until showtime. So please, can you move out of the way? I need to get
through.
on this.
But I picture you doing it in like one of those 1920 swimsuits, like the stripes, like the full ones
Full body.
that go from like knee to neck
Is
or
that
whatever.
what you imagine me doing?
Yeah, I pictured you in that immediately. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, because you've seen my body type, and that does not look like a 1950s body.
Well, I didn't want to get into that here.
Oh goodness.
It's a friendly show. So speaking of press, Claresholom, we actually had the news here the other day because so Megan McClung, who we had on a few weeks ago, our engagement coordinator, she did a great job getting the businesses in town to decorate their windows for Canada Day. I've never seen the town look like this before. It's like every business has got stuff up in the windows. And so they had CTV come down, they did a piece about it. And it was very, very cool to see. And in fact, I have a little something for you that we did to show you the result of all this work. So let's take this is our own little press package. Here we go.
Check it out.
For those of you who have noticed that our downtown is starting to look super festive for Canada Day, we just wanted to thank those businesses who have contributed to that. We're super thankful for the time that you've taken to add a little bit of spirit and pride into our small little town of Claresholm and to help decorate it and get people super excited for Canada Day.
Wacky arm flailing inflatable tube man.
Some of you guys have been wondering why we're doing this, and that is because we wanted to bring our town a lot of excitement and anticipation for our events that are coming in the future through the summer. We thought, what better way than get all the businesses to jump on board decorating their windows so the passerbys through town, those coming into our town, can get excited also and feel that pride and excitement of a small town feel, all while celebrating Canada Day. And of course, with that, there's a little
Oh no, it's going out
fundraiser
of sync.
of $10 per window that will help us to be able to go towards the things that we are bringing to Claresholm in our events, like paying for the band on Canada Day. We can't wait to see all you guys down here on July 1st to help us celebrate Canada Day and spread the world and the culture that we bring to Claresholm.
There goes our budget. Right there. So that's going to get transformed tomorrow into, well, that's where Canada Day is happening. So thanks to Kyle at K2 Media for the drone shot at the end. It was very kind of him.
Oh,
Gonna do that.
Oops. I'll do this. Okay,
There you go.
good. We're good.
Good.
So you were talking about the park there is going to be transformed for Canada Day. So okay.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, well, like for some of the shots that you took of the storefronts, I was going to just ask, like, do you just carry a jib around with you everywhere?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you just carry a jib under your arm?
Yeah. And in fact, if you watch, you don't even have to watch closely. I'd say about a dozen of those shots, it's like there's an Alex-shaped silhouette in the window. It's very hard to get those shots without getting yourself. And what's so funny is that most of it was shot in an evening when the streets were empty and I was getting like decent light, and you could feel, like I could hear a car drive by behind me and then just stop. And you can feel someone staring at you going like, what is this clown doing? And then they would carry on. So I got a couple texts afterwards too, like, hey, I saw you downtown, you weirdo. So yeah, it's that is how that goes. So yeah, it's going to be, I'll put this up actually. Here's the Canada Day planning. Man, is it a lot of work.
Man.
So tomorrow, 10:30, swag handout, 11 a.m., the flag raising. And I believe we're getting the national anthem from, again, Michelle Dita Minichis is singing, and I believe one of her students, and we're getting it in English and in French, which is pretty cool. 11:30 Guava Jam. There's a steel drum band. We've got trivia. We've got a couple of great bands playing as well. One of my favorite things about Canada Day is something called Spread the World. So it's like a little mini pavilion where folks that live in town who have come from other countries have a table, a little booth, and then you can go and they spend a lot of time putting out some food and pictures and things about their culture. So you can go and visit, say, Belgium, and then you can go to Mexico, and then you can go to South Africa. They're all right next to each other. The Philippines.
That's cool.
There's a great one, India last year. It was awesome. So what's really neat is if you can get some food, you can sample a little bit of cuisine from these different places, and that will often lead you to go, I didn't know how much I liked samosas or whatever's out. So it's a huge part of it is the multicultural aspect. So we're super looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Food. We may need to reboot your mic. There's just a little crackle happening here. We got a little.
Okay, let me reboot.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So yeah, Spread the World has been going on for a couple of years. It was it started in conjunction with Welcoming Claresholm, and the very first year they did it, it was in the pandemic times, so you couldn't get out and sort of walk around. But what they did was really clever. You drove around the perimeter of a park, and the booths were all set up along the perimeter, and then you had a little passport. You'd get stamped, and you could go just buy your car and go and check things out and talk with people. And that was really neat. And so now it's grown quite a bit, and it's really a fun thing to see. So
very cool. Yeah. So you sure it was my mic, or was it the cracking in my voice?
It might have been your voice.
Might have been my voice.
It might have.
Does it sound a little better now?
It does.
It does. Okay, good.
The voice and the cracking.
Did we see Phil had commented here? Hey guys, late for parade. It's busy out here.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. It's I know I'm feeling the busyness, my friend. So that's our kind of what's happening in Claresholm tomorrow. Obviously, Canada Day. The other thing that's happening actually kind of right now, I believe actually it really starts at 3:00. Of course, is grad. Mm-hmm. And if you drive past IGA, you will see. Whoop! I didn't do that correctly. Anyway, you'll see that. I thought I had the right file. I did not.
I can stop my camera. You stop your camera and then put it up.
Hold on. Where did I put the thing? Is it this thing here?
Or do you have the right one?
Maybe I've got the right one here. Hang on. Let me just troubleshoot my own thing here. And there we go. So if you take a look when you're driving by.
Oh,
IGA,
okay. I see it.
You get all the
cool.
grads are up. And I was coming through Nanton the other day, and the billboard you guys have is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool.
Yeah, that's a very it's talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the nice thing about doing stuff like that is that, you get something nice and big like that honors the students that are graduating, and everybody talks about it.
Yeah.
Right. So, and that's really the point of the billboard, is to get everybody to talk about it and bring it to the attention of the public. So
yeah, it's fantastic.
And I think that, what you guys were doing with the whole Canada Day, dress up your window or your storefront for Canada Day, and getting all the businesses to work together is another thing that, has proven to create that community spirit, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
And so working together, everybody really makes a difference.
Huge difference.
Huge difference. Yeah.
And so I think what's happened with Canada Day is it's kind of setting us up now for Fair Days. We're going to have a similar thing going for Fair Days, and it may just become a part of the tradition of the town, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nanton, do you want to talk a little bit about what's happening in your fair town this weekend?
Sure. Yeah. So there's a couple things that are going to be going on. So Monday, we actually have Ridley Gregg from the Ottawa Senators, who are going to be here with Mark Gregg, his father, who played in the NHL.
Cool.
And also, I believe, and I apologize, I should have gotten a little bit more information here, but I think it's his sister who also plays hockey.
Oh, wow.
And so they're all going to be here for a panel discussion on Monday, and we're actually setting up the audio for the panel, all the microphones and everything. We're going to set it up and do that. But that's after, of course, the Canada Day weekend, before the Canada Day weekend. And what's going on in Claresholm tonight? Is anything happening tonight in Claresholm? I know you guys have stuff going on in the afternoon, and the grads are, going to be graduating. They're probably going to have their party, but is there anything else going on, or is mostly everything happening tomorrow for Canada Day?
I'm questioning it. I think it's all happening tomorrow.
Okay. If that's the case, because I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
I see where you're going.
Okay. I don't want to I do not want to take away from what you guys are doing in Claresholm there.
And let's be honest, Dave, you do not have the body type to be stepping on people's toes.
That's right. Exactly.
So for anyone who's just tuned in,
thank you for saying that,
and is thinking I'm being mean, I'm referring to something Dave said about himself earlier. So this is not me being mean.
Okay. So, sorry. But considering my body type and what I'm about to show everybody.
Yeah.
It may be quite the attraction to come out tonight to Nanton.
Okay, Nanton, get ready to come dance the night away at the Nanton Community Memorial Center. Join me for a family community dance sponsored by the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association on Friday, June 30th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Think of it as a pre-Canada Day celebration. Every dance the NCBA has put on has been a huge hit. So come out again to groove and move to your favorite tunes. Wait a minute, are there going to be a lot of Canadian tunes? I mean, it is Canada Day after all.
Well, whatever people request.
I'm going to request Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars, Katy Perry, Barbie Girl, and all of my favorite songs. I'm also going to enjoy treats and refreshments at the concession. Wait, do I need cash for that?
Yeah, you might want to bring cash for that.
But not for the dance, because it's free.
That's right. So mark your calendars for June 30th and join all the party animals at the Nanton Community Memorial Center from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. for our pre-Canada Day family dance. All for free. Let's dance the night away together. This event is proudly brought to you by the Nanton Community Broadcasting Association.
Love that. That's so great.
Okay, see, so let's. This is what the party animal is going to look like here.
That's letting your hair down.
I'm letting my hair down tonight.
Yeah.
And that's what I want everybody else to come and do. Is let your hair down. And just imagine. Did you hear that? The requests are going to be like Barbie Girl and probably some Backstreet Boys and stuff, right?
Yep.
So imagine, me, my body type, letting my hair down.
Dude, it's so
partying to Barbie Girl.
Yep.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Is this the kind of stuff that Facebook cuts us off for?
I think you have to be pretty accurate to get a copyright claim.
Okay.
So I don't know that we're infringing at this point. I think if there was like a boy band lookalike contest, we might get a copyright claim. And honestly, Dave, how does it feel to have a very full head of hair?
My goodness.
At 29 years old or whatever you are. I mean, come on. That's good. That's a
lot of hair. That's a lot of hair.
It is a lot of hair.
Yeah, I'm just glad that my hair, as we get older, of course, hair starts to grow in places you don't want. The only place that it's really starting to grow on me is my ears, like the edge of my ears.
Yeah.
That's the only place it's growing on. Everything else, I got a really nice, thick, full head of hair, but everything else is pretty controlled. So
I like control.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Are you taking care of that stuff outside as well, or are you just?
I take care of all that stuff outside.
That's good. That's good. I like it.
Now, do we have any context for that for anybody who happens to be new? So just to make sure.
There it is.
Dave takes care of all his hair business everywhere outside.
In the park. So
in a park.
Go to the Bomber Museum, turn right.
Oh my God.
No, I just got a haircut recently, and without even asking now, they're trimming eyebrows and things. They're like, this is part of why you're here.
I think it's over a certain age they start doing that automatically.
Yeah. No, it is. They're like,
oh, okay, you're obviously over 60, so we're gonna help you out.
That's right. It's like, did the bus bring you here today? Like, what do you mean? What bus?
Oh goodness.
No.
So that's what's going on tonight. We're going to show, the aftermath of that on the show tomorrow. You're going to be on the show tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a little dance contest on the show tomorrow.
Pretty fun.
And then we have Lynn Cox from the Nan Quality of Life, who's going to be here again because our show with her a couple weeks ago, the audio didn't go quite that well. So we just trashed that show, and we're going to bring her back on and promote the stuff that they've got going on again.
Awesome. That is wicked. Nice.
What comments do we have coming in? Garrett. Yeah. Yes, his sister is on Team Canada. Okay. Okay, good. That was a conversation from 15 minutes ago.
That's awesome. I think there was some Googling that happened in between time.
I think so.
Feels like there was some searching.
Well, he does the news for the news updates for the radio station here too. So he probably would know a little bit better since he's got the script in front of him. What's going on?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Anyway.
Cool. So again, without a guest, because we're busy people, that is in a nutshell what we've got going on. I love that we can go to Nanton tonight. You can go dance your pants off, put them back on, come down here. Tomorrow starts at 11 o'clock, Centennial Park.
That's going to be that's going to be the theme for the next dance we have. Dance your pants off.
Dance your pants off.
Yep.
Absolutely. That'll get some viewers for sure.
Yes.
That'll.
I'm hoping it's going to attract more people. So, our dances usually are really good. It's quite fulfilling when you put on a dance like this. And, I'm sure just as well as anybody, when you're putting on an event, you hear little things out there, you put all the advertising out there, but you have no idea who's going to show up. You don't know if there's going to be 5 people there, or if there's going to be 500.
Yeah.
And then the day comes that we put on these dances. And I remember the first one, we thought, we'll be happy if we just get 25 people here. We'll have fun with them. Yep. And all of a sudden 100 people are coming through the door. Yep. And then the next dance, 150 people are coming through the door. Wow. And now we're putting on the dance tonight. We'll see what happens.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
That is the beauty. Well, you picked a good weekend for it. It's going to be hot. So prepare for that today, tomorrow. We might get a bit of rain. We'll see. But yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be 31 degrees tomorrow. So make sure sunscreen, folks. Above all else, go get some sunscreen.
Wow.
Because that's very hot. So I'll be hopefully not looking like the Canadian flag by the time the day is over. Just red, and then white, and then red legs.
Yes.
I might lobster fry. So
yes.
So yeah, make sure you got your hat and your sunscreen ready to go. Other than that, that's what we got going on.
That's it, you guys. So enjoy your holiday or I guess kind of long weekend. Canada Day long weekend, so enjoy that.
Absolutely,
have fun,
safe. And I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
What am I saying? I can't see you tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm gonna I'm a Canada Day. I got to go with the camera.
Okay, we'll don't worry. We've got AI capabilities. We will. But as the contract says, I can put whatever I want in your mouth.
Yeah.
So I mean. That was not the right way to say that. I can put whatever words I want in your mouth. That's what I meant to say. Look, we need to end this show now.
Happy Canada Day, folks. Before Dave says anything else, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.